Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back. We are Anime Date Night, Madison.
And I'm Corbin.
We are back with Oshi episode 7,
Yup.
Buzz.
Yeah, what a cliffhanger.
Last episode was really hard.
Yeah, we saw that descent, kind of the dark side of social media fame and how the comments just kind of spiral.
Yeah.
You know, we're kind of familiar with that. We lived through the 2010s.
Yeah, they were doing a recording, and I think it's like Akane. She just kind of like threw her hand out without thinking.
Yeah.
And I guess like the jewel on her hand caught another girl's face, and suddenly she's, you know, crazy and aggressive and unhinged and da-da-da-da-da. And she almost self-destructs.
Yeah, and it was weird because she was cool with the chick. They talked afterwards. She's like, whoa, it's totally fine. Unfortunately, the internet does not allow for that.
And we saw the text thread, right? Like, they have a group chat where they were checking in on her because they either, I don't know, they hadn't seen her at work in a couple of days, or if they hadn't, like, gotten a response from her in a few days, but...
She isolated for a little bit.
Yeah, they were definitely, like, checking in on her, and the texts were not great.
But good on Aqua for coming in at the very last second.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're picking up.
Yeah. This is probably just... I don't know. I studied psychology and neuroscience in college as well as English. I double majored. So I'm just really big in like the power of mental health and the power of language. And it made me sad.
Yeah. Hopefully this will make us feel better.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Alright, you ready?
Yes.
Cool. So misty.
Yes.
I wonder if they're gonna have the same intro for season 2.
I hope they do another one and it's just as good.
Sam.
I will need a new earworm.
Well, because I'm thinking, you know, Attack on Titan has a bunch of different intros, and they're 90% flops.
Yeah.
One of them's contextually strange, but like, all great. And I gotta tell you, I didn't, like, the Amelie version that you showed me, originally, like, it caught me off guard. Because I'd heard the official translation in English, and hers was just like, I wasn't ready for it to be different. I thought it was just a cover, you know? But it's grown on me. It's really grown on me. Aw, baby.
Yeah. Such a strong intro.
Oh, and wasn't her studio dude being an asshole to her manager? And she was like outside the door and they didn't realize she was just right there?
Yeah. Because they were like, your girl needs to have some oomph.
Yeah, like, why isn't she standing out? Oh, baby.
Yep. We were here. The yoink of life.
I want to call it dead weight, but that feels like I'm making a joke and I'm not trying to be funny. Jeez, the eye fucking glows in the dark. Bioluminescent over here. Who's Mem? Is that her manager? Is that her roommate?
I don't remember. Been straight up not having a good time.
We're having a bad fucking day is what we're doing up here.
You know, that's fair.
She's also... Pause. Why isn't it pausing? Pause. Thank you. Akane is, first of all, she's young. You know, I think she's, what, 16?
Yeah.
In this show, something to that effect. So she's young. That's the first thing. I think she's pretty newly famous. She's not, you know, the toddler child star that, Kana over here is. Is it Kana or Kanna?
I don't know.
Kana? I don't know.
I'm gonna go with that chick.
But people on the internet, and even in real life to keep it a buck, will take great pride in coming up with the most hurtful thing possible because they like quantify the pain they're trying to inflict as like a value for no other reason than for fun.
でも個人差があるから慣れない人はずっと慣れないものよ。私だって
Poor baby.
耐性のない10代の少女が初めて罵詈雑言の集中放火にさらされる心境。
Because this would be the first time she like kind of got real big exposure and it's really negative.
Oh, look at her eyes.
恋愛リアリティショー番組は世界各国で
People say fucked up things on the internet.
Whoa!
ある程度キャラ作ってたらまだマシなんだけど、素の自分で望めば望んだだけダメージは深い。
That vulnerability. Pause, because I want to read this. Love Now breaking news. Mobbed by viewers due to use of violence. Reality shows are entertainment. Through the challenges and rivalries in daily life and specific situations, they provide entertainment. However, sometimes unforeseen troubles and problems arise. The trouble that occurred in Love Now recently did not seem to be staged. Get lost already. Let's make her quit.
Wow. So this was like the
First place using immature foolish kiss in the show's better. What was that, baby?
it looks like the middle part is like the official statement or like a very popular analysis, something like the equivalent of TMZ.
Yeah. That's injurious assault. Fucking Christ. LawTube over here has entered the chat. Unbelievable. And by the way, faux LawTube. Actual LawTube can be fucking cool, but faux LawTube is crazy. Step down immediately, love. Fucking Christ. Okay, play.
本当ですか？はい、すぐに。
Ooh, I think we're about to find another bandmate.
That didn't sound.
警察のご厄介になったみたい。
Huh?
こんなことになっていたなんて、どうして話してくれなかったの？
Yeah, we're straight up not having a good time tonight.
No, we're having a really hard day. Poor baby.
呼ばれた時はいろいろ覚悟してたけど、
Oh.
よくやったワークは誇らしい。
I'm guessing the girl told them what happened.
Yeah.
別にそんなんじゃない。人は簡単に死ぬ。タクシー代は茜に後で請求する。
Homie got jokes. Homie got jokes.
Aww.
I'm sorry, pause. I didn't mean to, like, I'm not laughing, it's just like, it's not funny, but just like, something about it is just,
Is this the Japanese version of Warm and Fuzzy?
you know what? It kind of reminds me of like, when your friend makes you feel really stressed, and I'm thinking like instances I've had with friends and also in the show, like, where it's, you could have talked to me before we got to this point, and I want to punch you in the face for not talking to me sooner before we got here, and also like, I'm glad you're okay. I want to punch you in the face, and I love you. I love the fuck out of you, ass. Play.
茜、お前
Damos amigas.
このまま番組を降りるって選択肢もあるってことだ。でも契約とか。
Man, the hell of the contract. Yeah.
続ける。このままやめた。
Yeah!
いろいろ言われながらも番組やりきるだろうよ。でもこのままってのは気分悪いよな。
He's probably read some of that stuff online too.
態度も好き勝手言うネットのやつらにも。
Pause. Because there's a very real element of they chose what to add to the show. Because there's a post-production. There's an editing period.
Yeah, that's right. They edited it to make it seem a little bit more.
Well, and they didn't have to include that at all.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was plenty of B-roll they could have utilized. And instead,
They played this up for the numbers.
because even shitty comments are engagement, right? It's like,
やったわねあんた。褒めた私がバカだったわ。
someone leaked it?
Aqua leaked it.
Why? Pause. Why?
I don't know, but it seems like he wants to play up he wants to shine a light and expose the...
Oh, maybe it's like mental health element.
Yeah, the nature of what led this, and
the things that you say affect these people.
And I think he wants to implicate or implicate the show itself, the producers and the directors who saw this and then played it up as a big conflict and then put that on the show.
That's what he was saying about,
they
like...
fanned the flames. They put it out there and then said, yes, violence, engagement, and it led down to this path, which led to this.
It's funny, like, he just said the idea, but because it was so proximal to the news story, I almost wasn't, like... It was almost too quick for me. Sorry. Alright, play.
ここからが本当のリアリティショ
Oh, and now Aqua's gonna get
That's cold, homie.
ーが流れ、界隈では様々な議論が起こった。
But at least it's putting it in the right context, because it's not like, it's not victimizing and it's not like, oh ha ha ha, look, this person almost committed suicide. Well, it is, sympathetic from, like, wow, this was really a messed up situation. We should scale all of this back.
Yeah.
Now Aqua's gonna fan that flame.
I want to see...
茜の自殺未遂のニュース
I want to like read all the captions. Pause. Okay.
And so now the whole narrative is like not like reversed, but
I mean it's divided. It
yeah.
seems because some people will think that that kind of attempt is attention seeking, which is its own discussion.
Yeah.
Pause.
But I think most
Wait,
reasonable.
pause.
Oh, wow.
What do you think about Akane Kodakawa's attempted self-destruction? Why do you think she ended up deciding to do that? Please share your views.
There's standard.
You can call it an attempted, but this girl here had attention. What did I just say? I just spat everywhere. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. She's a typical attention seeker who wanted to play the part of... What did I just say? Predictable! Okay. She was always a nuisance and always will be.
Yeah.
Look at me, those try to commit. Should just...
Oh yeah. That sounds like the internet.
Akane is a hysterical nut job.
We're not whining.
We're in as much pain, but we are not...
Yep, that sounds like the internet I know. You get both. It's a wide range of human experience, and people put that shit unfiltered on the internet.
I just want to take this opportunity. I had a class in college with a professor whose name I cannot recall at this very moment in time, but it was in normal psychology. And the idea was that people are not crazy. They're not nuts. There's a variety of psychopathology, a lot of which is environmentally imposed. Okay? And to say someone is just a nut job is so reductive of their experience. And so, oh my god, I can't. Oh,
narrow-minded to say the least.
Okay. But,
yeah. Okay, so we got a little bit of engagement on both sides.
現に今も黒川茜は番組出演を見送っていて復帰のめどは立っていないのだから。
Aqua's trying to self-correct this.
に話を大きくして責任は取れるの？
But I think it's like Akane is having a hard time.
注目度というのは盤上にかけられたチップそのもの。
Because we gotta
このギャ
think,
ンブルから降りれば茜は勝負しない。
do we even know that she agreed to people know this?
出ない。俺はエースが1枚でもあれば勝負する。
Interesting.
みんなが写ってる映像や写真って言われてもそんなたくさんはないよ。
Maybe 100, yeah.
I don't have all that many, maybe 100 or so.
だろう。そこには黒川茜を悪役にした。
自殺未遂というセンシティブな話題。ほとんどの客層は叩くべきか擁護すべきか悩んでいるサイレントマジョリティ。
Silent majority.
動画のクオリティ次第ではデカめのバズも期待できる。完成したらデータちょうだい。
Pause. Because each one of them has a sizable platform. The collective can probably overcome those like 40 motherfuckers in every Reddit thread giving the same 6 talking points. Excuse me, but I love that they're like willing to rally behind her, you know? Because it's one thing for people who don't know you to have all of these kinds of opinions, but for someone that you have worked with for a while or someone that you thought you were friendly with to say these things, wildly different.
They're really willing to go the extra mile to overwrite public opinion to really provide a counter narrative. I love that the show is like really exploring the mechanics of how you go about overwriting an impression that people pre-existingly have.
Well,
Or preconceived notions, and then trying to lead that narrative to I guess a better conclusion.
Well, and I love that each one of these, I don't know, I want to call them like young people, but I'm not sure if that's whatever. Okay, these young professionals, right? Talk about their respective fields in terms of mechanics and logistical implications, which really to me shows why and how they're professionals, right? She recognizes the impact of, impressions and conversions, and, the power of timeliness and the real kind of sociological breakdown of who comprises which places online. And even Kana, old girl, was talking about like, for an audience of, X, if you have a conversion rate of Y, then you can only expect about Z number of people to show up. And I respect the strategy behind that shit.
こう見えてバズらせのプロなんだけど。
じゃあ俺楽曲提供するよ。
Hey, let's bring this guy in.
ありすんだけど、なんかエモい感じで泣かせりゃいいんだろ。得意得意。おお。
It's like having Missy Elliott offer to write you a song.
一応カメラに気持ちよく映るポジでやってたんだよ。
いろいろ台無しなんだけど。
Capitalizing the moment, bro.
てる、分かって隠してるんだよ。ずるいよね。
Oh, he's got a sparkle.
あるにはあるけどね。映像データは持ち出し現金。さすがに渡せないぞ。
Where's Lelouch?
僕らは茜に何も強制していない。それは茜の選択で、僕らは視聴者に向け
Make them easy to understand.
It isn't just the staging, bro. It's what you choose to release.
わかりやすく演出してるだけ。嫌なら NG を出せばこっちだって使わなかった。違うかい？
Did you actually ask her though?
そこ長尺の方が素人が頑張って作った感出るって。
ここで俺の曲でしょ。バーンって感じでいこうぜ。うるせえ。
So many cooks in the kitchen.
使わ
Do they look?
いや構成。
Are they high?
いいよ。
Let's do a silly one.
I don't know. Her eyes were looking a little.
A little lax.
Oh, the non-branded monster.
リツイートくらいいけば最終的には結構なバズにはなると思うけど。
100な。まあやるだけやったんだ。さあ。
I don't know. I think it's gonna go up more than they think it will.
面がひどいね。
It's gonna do more than they think it will. Yep.
Oh.
How's it gonna go, meow?
ごめん。雑撮影はあるのに。大丈夫。茜は私。
Now all these bitches finna be told they were loud and wrong.
They made a viral video in her defense.
24時間後に7万4000リツイートを達成。黒川茜のイメージを変革すると同時に
I love how much they care.
炎上騒ぎはある程度の収束を見せた。そういう歯切れの悪い
Right.
次の収録から復帰する。よかった。でも無理して出なくてもいいから。あ、
Aww.
今のどんな役演じればいいんだろう。アクタンはどういう女が好み？
なんで俺
Everybody wants to know.
想の女性像を教えてあげてよ。
理想
Can't say your mom, bro. Come on.
完璧なパフォーマンスまるで無敵に思える剣道
I get the
Just
emotional
taking notes.
aspect of this, but like, it's weird.
Pause. Well, I think there's a complexity to the way he feels about I, right? And on the one hand, he was her doctor, right? It was his job to make sure that she and her kids were okay. And not many people knew, so she didn't really have much of a support system, right? Because it couldn't get out. So they spent a lot of time with, you know, that element, right? And then the other part where he becomes her child. And even, you know, when we're talking about him being aware of his age, right? It's kind of like a Mushoku Tensei kind of thing. He still was physically reliant upon her. And as someone with that consciousness, he saw how hard she worked to make sure
And it
that...
made him admire her more.
Because he had a full understanding of what that takes and of how young she was to be thinking that way and to do it so successfully without ever showing how hard it is. Play.
でもあれかな。の人？そうそう。違う？
いやまあ大体やって
アクアを落と
愛の真似なんて誰にもできない
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
I was really just thinking Maybelline.
That's the whole point of the Idol song.
That's
is
good.
It's perfect by design.
Also, go Maybelline marketing because every time you start a jingle with maybe,
Maybe they're born with it.
せ。嬉しかったな。
I'm sure they're gonna ask for their 46 cents just because we said it twice.
yeah. But she has a direction to go in the show, so she's got like something to work towards and work on in the context of the show. I love it.
今日はいい。いや、この人格形成は劣悪な方向かな。愛情の抱き方に何かしらのバイアス。
What a way to put it.
いい出会いがあったのかな。黒川茜、大変だったわね。
Strong detective work here, huh?
What is that? These hoes be doing research. Research.
は目の上の単行部っていうかさ、ちょっとは落ちてこいって気持ちを持つのもわかるでしょ。
Broad, you need more people for being Comanche too.
でってやつよ。
黒川茜に有馬香奈が
そりゃそうでしょ。
Kind of fucked up.
Too bad.
ね。劇団ララライの黒川茜って言えば天才や。
There's room.
でした。頑張りでお返ししたいと思っています。よろしくお願いします。
Yeah, there we go. Well, she figured out how to bring that eye energy. Wow.
I'm mad. I want more.
She caught his attention.
With a goddamn quickness.
Sure did.
Wow, she got his attention quickly. Alrighty, wow. That was much needed. Salve,
Yeah.
whatever. After the raw emotional injury from last
Yeah,
episode.
the last episode.
That was rough. That was rough, buddy.
Slope. This is a good uphill slope, so
Yeah.
I appreciated that.
Justice for Akane.
Bro.
Akane? Akane?
I'm gonna go with Akane.
Okay. Tell us if we're wrong.
Man, that's all I got.
I enjoyed that episode. Like, I'm trying to think, you know. Aqua took some liberties releasing that story because maybe she didn't want people to know that she had contemplated
He took a
or
gamble.
attempted.
He definitely took a gamble. I think it was the right choice because Akane would not have gone on her own to like really turn public opinion around 180. And so seeing as she wasn't going to get that kind of proactive public image remedy, he went ahead and tried to provide a more empathetic context to view this. I think that was the right choice because it wasn't happening any other way. It certainly wasn't happening from the show's producers. Who, They didn't want her to, kill herself, but they did want to play up this conflict for views.
I guess I just wish that she had some say. I wish that was her choice to put that out there. I wish that he had not made that choice for her. I guess is my thing.
Empathy and care for other people somewhere along that journey, but she's not exactly at that point yet, to be sure. Honestly, just want to jump on to the next one.
Alright, well, I think that'll do it this time. Feel free to join us in Discord. Link will be in the description of this channel. Should also be in the description of the video. And
hit a like, hit a subscribe. Smack your knee, eat some bread, drink some water.
And have a good rest of your day.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
Peace.